I'm Martine St. Cyr.
And I'm Aaron.
And I'm a pediatrician. I actually specialize in gastroenterology, so I'm a kid stomach doctor. And Aaron.
And I'm a behavior analyst. I work with children with autism.
So I met Shauna in the most random of ways, I feel. So Shauna, who wears many hats, she was actually my Uber driver one of the days that I was visiting Denver before I moved here. And so I just happened to be with all my girlfriends in the car, and we're talking about how I'll be moving here shortly. And Shauna's like, really? and we just started talking, and literally more like a friend than anything else. And then before I left the car, she was like, well, here's my business card. I'm also a realtor. And believe it or not, a year later, I held on to that card for dear life, because I was like, if I ever buy a home, this is the woman I would want to be working with. And a year later, I called Shauna to be like, I'm ready to look for a home for him, and open, and just seemed so honest to me. And I know, it's weird to have these feelings within like a 10-minute time span, but really, I could just tell this was a good person. And so that stuck with me. Shauna was on the grind looking for exactly what we wanted. And we were actually looking at a house that was right next door to the one that we actually ended up buying. And we saw a for sale sign. It was never listed anywhere. Shauna had no idea about it, but that day she just got on it. She called that number that was listed, spoke to the owner of the home. I mean, literally within hours, we were realizing this is our dream starter home. And Shauna was orchestrating the whole thing. And so we didn't have to worry about anything. She brought us to the neighborhood that we wanted, and just like that, it happened. Buying your first home, or any home I can imagine, is stressful beyond belief. And one thing that I was certainly blessed and so grateful for was Shauna's patience. And also, she was a great teacher. So we didn't know much about, buying a home in Denver. I'm not from Denver, so that was totally new. She just was able to break down the process for us, and just was totally so patient. So yeah, I would say her patience, because being first-time home buyers, I can imagine she got a lot of annoying questions from me.
Late at night.
Yes, at any point in the day, I could text her. I could be like, I just found this. Is this on the, what do you think about this? Could we look at this home? And she was always available, always willing to answer our questions. So definitely appreciate the patience. If you really want to buy a home with all the stress involved in it, Shauna's the person to pick to help you to do that.